The morning is a really great time to set your day up for success and give yourself margin for the good things. And welcome back to The Goodness Margin, the place where we find margin for the good things in life. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you what my morning routine looks like. A lot of you have asked me at various points, what do I do in the mornings? And so this week, I'm going to be sharing that with you. Now, I feel like a morning routine is a very personal thing. It's something that should look different for all of us. And so next week, I'm going to be sharing with you tips on how you can create your ideal morning routine. But for now, let me tell you what I do in the mornings. So when I get up in the morning, the first thing I do is I come downstairs and I make a cup of coffee. I love coffee. I actually think about that cup of coffee when I'm going to bed at night. So it's the first thing I do each morning. And I take that cup of coffee over to my favorite chair and I sit there and I do my morning devotion. That's going to involve Bible reading and prayer and journaling. And sometimes I also have an additional devotion book that I do. Coupled in that devotion time, sometimes it's right when I sit down and sometimes it's a little bit later. I always have my planner close by. And the reason is I like to double check what I have to do each day. But also, I keep it close by with an ink pen because while I'm reading the Bible or while I'm praying, my brain is going to go a million directions. I'm sure that most of you are the same way. And I'm going to think, oh my goodness, I need to do that. So rather than try to dwell on that or think, I don't want to forget that, I'm just going to quickly write it down in my planner, make a note of it. And that way it's out of my mind and I can go on and focus on my Bible time, my prayer time. After I finish that, I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to get ready for the day. And the next thing I do is I'm going to get my daughter ready for the day. She is currently in kindergarten. Now, what I have found is some mornings I'm rushed and I'm trying to get myself ready while I'm getting her ready. Typically, that takes just about twice as long as it does if I'll get ready first and then I'm completely ready. And it takes about 7 minutes if I turn around and I wake her up, I get her out of bed, bring her into the bathroom, get her totally ready for school, focus my attention on her. So find what works best for you in those scenarios. In this season of life, early in the morning, it is a struggle if I try to get her to dress herself. So I'm going to go ahead and make that time to focus on her. Then I bring her downstairs, get her breakfast, get her out the door, ready for school. So you can see that my morning routine is pretty simple. During that morning time, I'm also going to make my bed and I'm going to straighten up that space. Occasionally, if the morning doesn't go as smoothly as I would like, after I take her to school, I'll come home and then I'll make the bed and then I'll straighten up my area. But the reason that my morning routine is so simple is because I know that if something is going to go wrong, if I am not going to have time for something in a routine, it is likely going to be that morning routine. If we wake up a little bit late, or if one of the kids is sick or something like that, that is a recipe for disaster if you have really limited your time in the morning. So my most important routine really is my evening routine. And I encourage you, when you're thinking about your routines, try to not put too much in your morning. Think about the things that you can do the night before to make your morning run really smoothly. If you've enjoyed this video, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you'll be notified when the next video goes live.